Thanksgiving may have left you stuffed, but here at Cronkite Sports Spotlight, hockey has kept us hungry. I'm Spencer Cihak alongside my fellow anchor Ethan Ryder. We have a great show for you today.
That's right, Spencer. It's crazy we're making our debut on such an awesome show. We have dynamic duos. We take you behind the mask of starting goaltender Evan DeBrouwer. And we're going to tell people what they need to know about the Vermont Catamounts.
But first, WCSN hockey reporter Ali Krusniak discovers what happens when you switch ASU's hockey sticks with markers in a game of offhand Pictionary. Take a look. When you think football stars from the state of Arizona, guys like Pat Tillman, Darren Woodson, Nikhil Harry come to mind. One to become more familiar with is USC's starting quarterback Keaton Slovis. A Scottsdale native, Slovis is returning home this week to make his first start in the Valley since his time with the Desert Mountain Wolves. While he didn't rack up many wins in high school, he was coached by Hall of Famer Kurt Warner. At USC, Slovis has overexceeded expectations after receiving the starting job when sophomore JT Daniels' season ended by a knee injury. In Slovis' first start, he broke USC's record for most passing yards by a debuting true freshman with 377. His best offensive performance arguably came 2 weeks ago against Colorado University, where he threw for a season-high 406 yards and 4 touchdowns in a 35-31 win. For what to expect this week from Slovis and the rest of the Trojans, here's WCSN football reporter Reed Harmon. Thanks, Ashley. Well, another week, some more tweets. And finally, the internet's banded together to do some good in the world. Lie to your children. In the future, not now, of course, but that's kind of what we've been doing. For example, it goes, when I get older, I'm going to tell my kids blank. And I saw some good ones like pancakes and waffles, but ASU, being #1 in innovation, stepped it up. And they started, of course, with telling their kids that that man right there is Gordon Ramsay. It's not really Gordon Ramsay. It's Remy Martin. But for now, we could say it's Gordon Ramsay, and I love Remy Martin's show, Hell's Kitchen, every week. Now, the next tweet is also his partner here in crime. ASU basketball, of course, you gotta have a dynamic duo, and we do now with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. That's not really Kareem, that's Jalen House. But hey, every basketball team needs a good duo. And finally, there's nothing quite like a case of the giggles. And last week on the show, hosts Tyler Mannion and Jacob Rutner kind of fell into a bit of a trap with the case of the giggles. Let's see. Thanks, Emmy. To find the last time there were 6 Pac-12 teams inside the AP Top 25, you'll have to go all the way back to November 8th, 2015. Fast forward to today, the conference's best teams, Utah and Oregon, sit at 10 and 16 respectively. Keep an eye on quarterbacks Tyler Huntley for Utah and Justin Herbert for Oregon. You'll have to go to the Evergreen State to find the next 2 teams, with Washington State ranked at 19 and their rival Washington at 22. Right on the tail of the Huskies is the Cal Golden Bears, who have already beaten Washington this year. Finally, Arizona State comes in just 1 spot behind at Cal at 24. Although they come in as the 6th highest ranked team in the conference, they hold the Pac-12's best win thanks to last week's victory in East Lansing. With 8 teams having been ranked at some point this season, the Pac-12 is looking to deserve the title Conference of Champions once again. Back to you guys.